Hi everybody, Eric Wilson with I Sell Health Incorporated. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Been a while since we talked there, so I thought I would just kind of touch base with you on a few things. Talking mostly about the cost of prescription drug coverage and how much it costs versus relevant to care. People don't understand why health insurance costs so much. Some of it is for medication, some of it is preventative medication, some of it's necessary, some of it's not, some of it's ungodly expensive. About a year ago, I had a problem with my eye. I went to the eye doctor. He prescribed me an eye drop. It was a steroid of some sort. He said, get the generic. The name brand's very expensive. So I got the generic. The generic was still $100. Okay. Again, I only needed it for a few days there, so I still have the bottle. I call it my bottle of gold in case I ever need another eye steroid. For the rest of my life, I have a bottle of it. I use it for probably 4 days, and that's what it was. Recently, my wife had foot surgery. They decided because she won't be walking, they wanted to make sure she was on a blood thinner so her blood would not clot. She was prescribed Xarelto. Xarelto, we found out at the time, because they didn't have our insurance information when we called the pharmacy, they were going to charge us $421 for a 30-day supply of Xarelto. Now, there's a lot of different blood thinners out there. Coumadin, very popular blood thinner, is about $100 a month, from what I gather, for a 30-day supply for the same dosage. They say there's pros and cons of both. They're very similar. I guess with Coumadin, you have to have it monitored a little bit more often, have your blood pressure taken a little bit more often. In my wife's case, it was only going to be a 30-day deal. Why do we need a medication that's not going to require monitoring? But, okay, $421 is a lot of money for people. Yes, we had insurance, so my wife's insurance, she only had a $40 copay. But the point was the insurance company was paying the other $380, and they probably get a little bit of a discount, so maybe they're paying $280. Nonetheless, they're paying for a very expensive drug. If you're on Xarelto for the rest of your life, or for a year at a time or 2 years at a time, that's a lot of money spent for an insurance company. That goes all that gets built into your premium at some place. That drives up the cost of healthcare. Went and saw a doctor recently for a shoulder injury of mine. I haven't been to a doctor in probably 10 years, so my cost was probably a little bit higher because I did a full case. I was treated kind of like a new patient because I hadn't been there in a long time. Fortunately, I guess I haven't been there in a long time, so it cost a little more. But the bill was over $400 for about 20 minutes I was there, right? And there was no X-ray or no nothing. It was over $400. Now again, I have a high deductible health plan, so I got insurance, a PPO discount type thing, but I'm still paying over $200 for that visit, and that is why health insurance costs are so high. Health insurance costs are a derivative of healthcare. The more insurance costs, the more insurance companies pay in care, the more they have to charge in premium. You hear a lot about the greedy insurance companies and they're only in to make money. Well, United Healthcare, the largest insurance company, is reporting they're going to lose $1 billion on Obamacare on the health insurance marketplace, or the exchanges as they're called sometimes. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois lost over $400 million last year. So you see that because it's a derivative of healthcare, and it's tough. When companies lose money, they need to raise their premium to offset that. Some companies have done a good job. Some companies were higher priced to begin with, so they have maybe their losses weren't as bad. But it's very difficult to predict your losses, especially now. When it was underwriting, you took the healthy people got insurance. The sicker people either were denied coverage or oftentimes were given a 20 or 30% rate increase because because of their blood pressure, or because they had a heart condition, or because of diabetes or whatever. They charge more to establish the risk. Now it's a one size fits all. Everybody pays the same price regardless of their health condition, and I guess that's okay. You're having the healthier people possibly pay for the sick people, but if you can't predict how many sick people are going to enroll and how many healthy people are going to enroll, it's hard to get a healthy balance there. In theory, if you had 100 people, enroll, and you had 25 people that were very sick and 25 people that were incredibly healthy that never see a doctor, and the other 50 where you're normally go to a doctor once or twice a year type people, it would be a wash. Doesn't seem like that's happening. It seems like the people that are enrolling are sicker people, and the healthy people are, because of costs, are not enrolling at all or doing other things. So just some thoughts there as to why healthcare costs so much, and oftentimes the doctors don't know how much a drug costs. They just prescribe it. They know it's a good medication, so they prescribe it. So you're seeing higher costs there of everything, and that's kind of why health insurance costs what it costs. Have a great day. Thanks. You can also read about this on my blog at isellhealth.com.